All right off the bat, I'm just saying, if you like it, go check it out on your free time. JustTrae Mockingbird Freestyle. I was just over at a Upchurch video watching him do his thing. And I saw the young man there in the comments. It threw a couple likes and thumbs up, and I'm like, hey, what's new? What's he got? This. Let's go.
Yeah. I know sometimes are tough, but that makes you who you are.
Oh, I could go back and start over. Oh, yeah, it's coming up every day at work now. Because I literally kind of lost my shit a little bit. And someone was kind of demanding, wanted a little something at the last minute. So I did their order. I took care of stuff. But when I came out into the dining room, I was like, yeah, I'm glad everybody got what they want. I wish you would have raised a generation of children that showed up to work. And then I talked to Ange, and I'm like, I'm telling you, baby, I think we're the last group that's going to put in full-time, kill-ourselves work to survive. The rest of them are going to get like a free stipend from the government and just do what they're told. Talk about creating hard times. I believe we're in the middle of it right now. But I think it's how you pick yourself up through it all. So let's gain a little inspiration and grab ourselves by the bootstraps, pull ourselves up, and keep carrying on.
Yeah. I know sometimes are tough, but that makes you who you are. Yeah. Growing up, we didn't have a dollar. Some would say that's common sense. Struggled in that double wide. You smell the smoke when walking in. Pictures hanging off the wall to memorize the life we live. We only had a couple hanging because the wall is barely lived. Proud of what my mama did. By herself, she raised 2 kids. Bought the clothes, provide the roof, and now my brother's raising his. The oldest in the bunch is always sacrificing what he did to be that father figure just for me when there was nothing lived. Now in present time, my nephew calling me to get advice about the raps he wrote and how he thought of me to get advice. Man, I really struck a chord. The thought of me to bring a life. He said you're my favorite artist. The songs you write, it gave me light. Speaking of a light, there's only one. I had to pick a fuse. Everything I ever did, I did it wrong. I always lose. Turning every wrench and wiping tables down to clean my groove. Felt like I was always cleaning tears away. I tore a few pages out my notebook when no one believed what they knew. Just a country boy that's always walking with these torn up boots. So forever walking on this blade of grass that never grew. It's like it's heaven sent us up above that made my sky more blue. Now it's got me thinking in the studio I rhyme for you. All these happy memories I've ever had because of you. Even when ceilings collapse, I got the strength to push it through. When living in that struggle, then I made it Alabama blue. Part of me just feels like I'm a menace for this life I grew. Getting messages every night to a dad I thought I knew. I know we have our struggles, feels like every night I'm losing you. But feeling like I'm selfish cause I'm hard to read and that's the truth. Maybe that's the pain I live. All I wanna say you're proud of me cause I believe when that window pane came on crashing down to see you leaving mama. Even then I never took your bow. I never understood until I got older and figured out you can't take what is gone. Those memories will start to fade. Remember when I bought you tickets just so you can see me play on that stage? Felt like I'm the play but never toned to resonate. What's life without a father when you signed up with your resume? Is it wrong for me to love you? Is it wrong for me to sit and wait? I cherish every night to get that text saying you're on the way. Instead I get I love you. Guess that's enough for this time of day. Even when it shows up green, I'm dreading when you fly away. I write for people like me on this field of view they see alone. Even when they're feeling down, I feel that buzz from microphones. Writing what's a high to feel alive when no one else is home. Sign on every line so they can feel what I write in tone. People message me daily and how I feel their scattered brains. Never think themselves that they're the reason how they ease my pain. Overcast my foreshadow, they bring sun, I'll bring the rain. After all is said and done, I'll rainbows the window pane. I'm always grateful how people hate on my country style. They never got the heart I display my art to make mama proud. Hanging on that wall in that trailer, home don't get stepped around. After touring around the world, I'ma give my mama pounds. The way she had to carry, working 2 jobs just to get around. Car was having troubles in that tent would raise to get it ground. See your mama punch that steering wheel, you heard a different sound. I never heard my mama cuss around me, all she did was smile. But that's the thing about single mothers I talked about. Try to lead as example us to not go live without. So every time you try to picture me, don't picture doubt. Living in that moment made me who I am, so take a bow. Proud of what my mama did. By herself, she raised 2 kids. Bought the clothes, provide the roof, and now my brother's raising his. The oldest in the bunch is always sacrificing what he did to be that father figure just for me when there was nothing lived.
Now, I liked it. JustTrae, Mockingbird Freestyle. Very cool. I will go support the artist. Share, like, subscribe. That whole thing, everyone he throws at you. Do it for the artist. There. That's it. And if I could do a damn thing, that would be it. Now, I'm really, I like the lyrical content. But I'm turned 56 yesterday, and I realized that I had a mom, I had a dad, I had a pretty good life, and that is also part of an acceptable timeline. I think overcoming the shortcomings is an awesome thing, and I think it was in the lyrics. I am not taking away from anyone's experience. I'm thinking about how there's both sides to things. And as we point out the abilities to overcome, let's say, fathers leaving or broken homes or some other stuff, I realized 20 years now, that's been a mainstay. Since alternative music on, mainstay of music messaging. Probably because, unfortunately, it's true. I know I have a brother, and he sees the negative side of the whole thing a lot clearer than the positive side. But as I was listening here, I was thinking to myself, I hope we've come to another turning point, nexus in the storyline, and possibly having both parents and a family unit around people might become important again. Just because it looks like we, without even paying attention, have risked depopulating the planet out of sheer apathy and disdain for connecting with each other. But I just came from this one track, and they were waking, baking, and banging away. The morning sex can be fun. My point is you got to hook up with someone. Maybe stay with them. Build a family. On one side of the experience. On the other side of the experience, you can just run away. You can leave your kids broken and dealing with it. And sometimes they develop a skill set, and it can fuel their art. Sometimes they end up just broken. So it's I find, I wonder, just like with the news, I wonder, and God, this is not an indictment. This was fire. The artist has actually acknowledged the channel's existence, probably because they get sick of seeing our names in their copyright. Hey, this person used your song in its entirety. Because obviously we don't get out to too many other people. And that's okay. It's probably because I'm supposed to just go, that was awesome, and some rhyme breakdown. But I think the lyrical content's incredibly good, and the messaging is solid. I just think there's both sides, and I wonder what the world would look like if a lot of our stories and art and news came from a uplifting, not overcoming. Both can be empowering and positive, right? But It seems like we're all too often asked to find the light in the darkness when there's a lot of light everywhere. I just think, gosh, I hope you understand. I just was inspired. I'm not indicting. This shit was fire. But I also wonder what the world would be like if every other song was, my folks did me right and I'm going to be okay. Going to go conquer the world. And this is what I got to say. I'm happy on the inside and bright on the out. And you just keep on rhyming and people scream and shout. I'm just saying, I'm stupid. But yeah, I think the dude's got skills. It's very cool, and I really like the idea. And I'm too bad. It's too bad his old man wasn't around. It's too bad you didn't have the whole family to tell you they were proud of you. Because that shit is good. And trust me, I don't know. I took away all that. I took away that and then thought, because society said it didn't matter, and just ended up in the joint anyways. And then mom and dad came and visited me in the joint. So yeah, the power of that probably kept me from ever. Well, I think the power of that helped me overcome it all. And I think the power of having less than perfect foundations can help you overcome too. So maybe the truth is that it doesn't matter if you had it all or you had half or you had nothing. As always, it's how you pick yourself up from it all that matters. I hate for that to be a reoccurring theme, but it appears to be an ultimate truth. Inescapable. Life is going to throw hurdles at you nonstop. How close do you come to finishing the race? The front of the pack. Or how many times do the hurdles beat you? Yeah. Later.